Hi, I'm James of Aston Microphones and I'm here at the Los Angeles NAMM Show 2016 to talk to you about our new UK manufactured mic brand, Aston mics. So this is the Aston Origin. It's a single pattern cardioid condenser with a 10 dB pad and a bass cut. It retails at 24.99 Swedish krona, including tax. And this one is the Aston Spirit. It's a multi-pattern condenser microphone with omni, cardioid and figure of 8, a 10 and 20 dB pad and bass cut, and it retails at 3,999 Swedish krona. Both microphones are entirely manufactured in the UK and were launched in December this year to huge critical acclaim. They're getting fantastic reviews and great customer feedback. We developed these mics from the ground up to be very different, so there's a bunch of unique features on here. They're very identifiable from their mesh head, and this not only offers protection from the capsule, but it also gives an integrated pop shield, which means you don't need a pop filter. It's much better shielded, electromagnetically shielded, so you get a cleaner signal from the capsule to the PCB. And the actual the headstock itself, you can deform completely, so that if it takes a knock, you can just push it back into place. So it's really difficult to damage this microphone, and it's a very unique styling as well, so very identifiable. You'll also notice that there's no paint finish on these mics, and that's because we wanted to expose the beautiful British engineering in these, so there's no need to cover it in a paint job. The only piece of finishing on the mic at all is this patination on the body, which we get on a stainless steel chassis by tumbling it with metal parts for about 4 hours, and it gives it this beautiful finish. It's incredibly hard wearing, you can't scratch it, print it, dent it, and these mics are going to look the same in 5-10 years time as they do now, because the whole thing is stainless steel, with the exception of the end caps, which are zinc alloy. And that brings me to the last point, which is these things are so well isolated, the chassis and the capsule, that you can mount them directly to a microphone stand. Or if you're a metal head, you can hold it and sing into it and it won't create too much rumble through the mic. So they really are very cool mics. They do ship, there is a shock mount available for them as well, this Rycote light here. You only really need that if you're trying to get into a really tight, weird angle space or something, or if you've got a very heavy-handed drummer, but they are available too to ship with the microphones. And finally, we're shipping these in April 2016. This is the Aston Halo, our brand new reflection filter. They are bigger, they're 1/2 meter wide, 45 centimeters tall. They wrap around top and bottom, unlike most reflection filters, which are just two-dimensional. So the audio is captured at the top and bottom as well as the sides, and that means they capture a lot more of the sound before it enters the room. So they work much better. They're also deeper. They're about 3 inches deep, about 8 or 9 centimeters in the back. So they have a lot more material in them to acoustically absorb, and they just work better because of it. So you get smoother frequency response. And one last thing, follow me this way. They also work really well as an isolation booth. So if I keep talking and move this in front of me, it disappears completely. That's the Aston Halo. That'll be shipping on April the 1st. And thank you for watching.